This is Collapsing World, a Hearts of Iron 4 mod where every ideology that's ever been around is all happening at the same time. Well, I mean, that's the best way I can describe it, really. Just look at this map. We got the Freikorps with Wolfgang. We got August von Mackensen. This is like what's left of the Empire. We got the Syndicalist Republic. We got Erbert, who's doing the normal Democratic Republic. We have Rosa Luxemburg, leading the Spartacist League, Germany. And then there's this Polish Liberation Army. And that's just Germany. Mussolini is still a socialist. And then Fascist Italy has Italo Balbo. You got Republican Italy, you got the Mafia here. Yeah, so this mod is basically just like every single revolutionary is still around. You know, what can go wrong, right guys? Anyway, I'm going to be including this mod in my regular rotation of videos, and today we are playing the Spartacist Bund, or the Spartacist League, led by Rosa Luxemburg. Please subscribe, and let's get straight into the video. This is all the lore here if you want to read it. It's actually not that much reading. We do not have Berlin. We're actually just outside Berlin. I feel like I should just focus on these infantry passive bonuses, because we don't exactly have that much of an industry. Oh, we got a tank division. Okay, we got some light tanks. Like tractor. Are they just... I'm guessing these are just going to be tractors. Motorized with engineers. Great. I love digging trucks into the ground. I continued organizing my army and my industry, not that there was much of it to organize. And then I had a look at the decisions tab, and oh, we have quite a bit. Also, I forgot to mention what the national spirits were, so here they are. Oh, okay, whoa. We have a lot of decisions here. Unification of the German fatherland. So obviously when we control all of Germany, that'll be fun to press when we win. The other decisions are to do with our civil war, with the German civil war giving us like bonuses for construction or industry bonuses or just free equipment. And finally, legacy of the Great War is just a timer that goes down and decreases the effect of the legacy of the Great War national spirit. So essentially just gives us manpower every like 700 days. And we can click decisions to speed up the process, but I don't really do that. And then I had a look at our generals and field marshals, and I saw even more familiar names. You know, it'd be smart to actually... We can put... Ernst Thälmann is here as well. And Karl Liebknecht. Hans Speidel. Hermann Göring. Ribbentrop. The utter confusion in my voice as I see Ribbentrop as a general. Just absolutely just crazy because he was foreign policy dude. But there's actually multiple paths for this country, and Ribbentrop can actually be one of the leaders. Maybe instead of building a civ, I should build some infrastructure because it's cheaper to build. I agree, it'll actually get done this year and provide some benefit to the Civil War by distributing supply better. Reorganize the militias. There we go. We just remove all of the division debuffs. Oh, laws. I can change laws. Okay, they've added some here. So conscription, economy. I'm guessing that's mobilization. Gun ownership. We can change if people have guns or not. Interesting. Okay. We have edited press, so we have media laws now. And then we got this one, rationing. I continue going down my focus tree, slowly building up my army, improving my industry and infrastructure. I also kept seizing the means of production. This decision kept popping up throughout the game. I can just endlessly seize the means of production, I guess. I want to do that. That gives me a civ. I'll take that. Seize the means of warfare. Alright, the Congress of the Spartacist Bund. This will essentially decide who we want as our leader, and we can choose a variety of options. With there being 5 different paths we can choose. We can do Democratic Socialists, Karl Liebknecht, Rosa Luxemburg, the KPD, or Ribbentrop. I decide to continue with Rosa Luxemburg, and this is the perfect time to promote my second channel. If you didn't know, I have a documentary channel where I post retrospective videos on real historical events. And the next one is about this very topic, the Spartacist Uprising in 1919. Here is a short 15-second clip of what's to come. If you enjoy it, the channel is linked in the description. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the release. But Rosa would get the worst of it. Shot in the temple, her body is thrown into the Landwehr Canal, where it won't be found for over a month. But how did it come to this? How did 2 revolutionaries end up murdered in cold blood with no repercussions? What kind of chaos unfolded to result in their capture? And what could have happened had the uprising succeeded? Hi, welcome to my new channel History Cam, where we will dive into some of history's most interesting events, darkest crimes, and alternate history scenarios. This is a retrospective on the Spartacist Uprising of 1919. Ideological loyalty. Getting done. Give me that manpower. Alright, Rosa's speech. Comrades, the liberation of the German worker awaits. May the capitalist boots across the realm tremble as justice shines across the land. Jennison dis something. Alright, Soviets have arrived. Give us negative consumer goods. I've still only got 6 factories. That did not do anything. Unfortunately, we border one of the strongest German states, the German Republic. They control Berlin and the majority of northern Germany and have a much larger army than we do. So if we're going to pull off a victory against them, we got to play smart. Oh my gosh, the memes. Among Us, are you serious? There's a focus called Among Us? Yep, we're purging all of the Democratic Socialists now, just ejecting them into space, I assume, because... Anyway, next year, the Civil War would begin. 1923. Wait, we can start the Civil War this year. We can do it this year. Perfect. I'm going to do it as soon as I can. Exactly. The longer we wait, the stronger the German Republic are going to get, so it's my best interest to do it as soon as possible. I also want to modernize my army, so I started working on some light tanks. Among Us. I got a decision from... Oh no. Seize the means of production. Again, good. Alright, weapons for revolution. Wait, no, hang on. I can start it... Hang on, no, I gotta wait. Okay, I can start it now. So I'll probably this will be my last focus. Path to reunification. I concentrated my 3 motorized and 1 tank division around Berlin, because if we can take it, that would be a lot of industry. Oh, we can declare we're on the Polish first. You know, that might be the go, because we have, this is core territory. Or this one. This one's core territory, which will give us, like, whatever factories there and everything. We have a small detour to migrate my army over from the German Republic border to the Polish border. This wouldn't take that long, because they're not that strong. We should also get some equipment from these guys. I want to try and do this with minimum casualties. Oh, the Hungarian Soviet Republic, they were at war? Oh. Yeah, they're gone now. And Horthy is in charge. Pelican got the same fate as he had always got. My war goal was complete and the first conflict of the German Civil War began. Like I expected, the war was a complete annihilation of the Polish, because once I broke through their front line, there was no stopping us. I want this truck, actually, to go around here. It's because he's fast, you see? He's fast. Then we pin them, so he can't do anything. And then we go into their capital. And this was done with minimum casualties, because this one truck division was free to go to like every victory point unimpeded. Yeah, they're done, right? Yes. Alright, perfect. Oh, we got a thing here. Now, what should we do? Superior firepower is where it's at, honestly. Integrate Silesia. Gains core on the rest of it. Lovely. Now, with some extra land, I was ready to declare war on the German Republic, and this was going to be the hardest conflict of the entire Civil War. I invented light tanks, but there was a problem. One of the modules was covered by the save file design thing, which, just have a look, it's weird. Okay, I don't have... What the hell is that? I'm not trying to look at save designs. I'm trying to design my own one, and it's just blocking me. I could not change the suspension. It's stuck on God knows what it's even on. Whoa. They just went like, oh my gosh. Ukrainian what? They just combined? That's crazy. They're crazy strong. Alright, there we go. They've started attacking me, and I am kind of getting hurt, but it's okay. I'm gonna get that equipment straight away. You know, it's not a good sign when your enemy starts attacking you first, and we were getting pushed back around Leipzig. So in normal Colonel Cam fashion, I ignored it and tried to focus on taking the capital. Alright, that doesn't look great. Let's try and see if we can do something here. Fortunately, there were gaps in their front line around Berlin since there were so many tiles, and I just kept walking into them, eventually taking the city. Oh, the provinces are really small around Berlin. It's kind of hard to see. Surely we take Orenburg. There's like one tank with no organization. Oh, we got Berlin. Just like that, I followed the railway north into Anklam, trying to encircle the troops, the 3 divisions sitting in the north. One more there, and you stay there, so we kind of like hold it. Oh, but they've got that. That's kind of a thing too. Oh god, okay. However, that wouldn't matter, because now it was 4 divisions that I encircled. Casualties, 8k that they've taken more. Why are they already at like 47? It's because we took Berlin. That's why. I cleaned up the encirclement in the north, and when I looked back down to see Leipzig, to my surprise, we still had the city. But not for long, because as soon as I looked, we would lose it. Got Leipzig, nice, thanks, cool. However, it wouldn't matter too much, because now I have a huge breakthrough in the north. Then I somehow tried to turn this into an encirclement. It didn't really work out that way. Surely, okay, whatever, fine. No, that won't work then. Despite my encirclement of 4 divisions, it wasn't yet a decisive victory. They do still have more divisions than I do, so the war would go into its second year. Surely we took Berlin. Surely we got some factories out of that. I have so much equipment. I can train more. I can train like 8. Why am I not doing that? While I was slowly pushing in the north, I continued my advance into Berlin, encircling a couple more divisions. Alright, we got another research slot. That's going straight on better guns. And then somehow I managed to get encircled. I don't know when this happened, but all of a sudden that was happening. Surely we get him out here. Yes, thank God. I can't change my engine because this thing is in the way. What is that? Why is this here? I can't change my engine. Whatever, man. Oh yeah, that's my planes. I started making planes because I didn't think anyone else would have them, and I tried also making them multi-role. I eventually changed them to be multi-role. I don't know how long this war is supposed to last for, but it's taking a while. If I get there, that's an encirclement of 1 division. There we go. Oh, they've taken... we're good now. We're now at war with... No, we're not. They're just... Who are these guys invading? Oh, they're invading the... Oh, God, no. They're going to be involved. This would ease the pressure on our front. However, because this is the first time I'm playing this mod, I don't have player-led peace conferences on. So if they take a lot of victory points, I'm going to be competing with them for land. And I don't know, they don't exactly look like people we could be friends with. We got the majority, well over the majority of the war score, so they won't get much land. So it should be fine. Oh, they're abandoning the north now. We can just start moving in for free. By now their front was collapsing, and it was only a matter of time before the war would come to an end. More reliability. And this will do. They might walk out. They might walk out of Magdeburg. And then we'll strike. They've lost Hanover. They literally, we just need that. Whoa. We can repair a bunch of roads. Look at all these roads we got to repair. That's a lot of political power that I'm going to have to use. Walking into Hamburg will be it. There it is. Alright, they got 54, but we have the majority of it. Fortunately, I had enough war score that I was able to take all of the land, okay? So it was fine. Oh, I got all of it. I got all of it. Nice. Alright. They don't have a navy or anything, nah. Cool, alright, they're going to be so mad. They got pretty much nothing out of that. Reintegrate, but yeah. I need to reintegrate it. Oh, the political power is needed. A lot more is needed. I shouldn't have spent it all on rebuilding roads. Return to the capital. Moves capital to Berlin. Now, the issue of me not being able to change the engine when making new planes became very evident because I got a new airframe, meaning that the thrust, exceeded the capacity. I don't know, I had to improve my engine, but I couldn't. So instead, I had to lower my guns. But you know what? It's fine, right? I don't think anyone else is building planes, so they'll be unopposed in the sky. I also noticed that all of the Civil War contenders have more divisions than I did, and if they were to all declare war on me at once, I would be in big trouble. Let's get these out now. Who's justifying? Yeah, okay. Are they both going to declare war on me? I'm kind of worried about that. We're going to have close air support in 1924, guys. However, with all of this land, I got to a point where my army was drastically improving. I was producing planes, adding artillery onto my divisions, so even if I had less dudes, I think my divisions were better equipped and just better overall. The last nationalist holdout declared war on me, and so the war between us was on. This would be really good. If we could get this, and then this, and all that is encircled. Hang on. This would be a victory for the ages. I didn't manage to get that encirclement, however they weren't pushing me back anywhere, so the front was pretty stable. Get them out of there, and then we go here, that's encirclement of those two. They're just going to keep attacking me, and it's like, they take so many casualties. They're not even fully equipped, their divisions. Can't handle the planes. They can't handle it. This is perfect. They're growing in number as well. We got 30 now. 117k casualties. I don't want to just run my men into the wall of divisions, though. I'm trying to not have a civil war that completely destroys me in terms of manpower. So I kept trying to find ways to just break through and get encirclements. Just try and take as minimum casualties as possible, just in case, I need manpower after the Civil War. Oh, we're already at war with them. Snap back to reality. No, I'm not declaring war on the free communes. No, that's not the only focus I can do. Surely not. Yeah, unfortunately, the only focus I could do right now is to declare war on those communes in the north, in the northwest. I'm not doing that. I solely wanted to focus on defeating these guys, and the war would continue into its third year now. Alright, all these guys destroyed. All these guys destroyed. Hang on, when we destroy this encirclement, let's see how many casualties they have. Yep, casualties. 243k to 54k, this is great. I'm pretty sure we've gotten to a point where I could just press the play button and it would be okay. Oh, we got it. Overstunted. Yes! They don't know what's hitting them. They're like, what is this technology raining from the sky? Now my close air support has full coverage of their land, and the war is pretty much over now. I could probably, I don't know about taking on these. These guys are actually 300k. They have, oh my gosh, their army is just as strong as mine. You look how little of Germany they control. But what I can guarantee is that they don't have air. So once we defeat these guys, we're going to go invade them. It is over. Pack it up, guys. You've lost. Surely they're close. 97. Oh, we got it. Yeah, a lot of equipment too. Once my divisions got in the Syndicus communes, I pretty much wasted no time in invading them too. Alright, I kind of just want to go in like this. It'll be fine. I've done enough microing, and this was over in absolutely no time, because most of the divisions that they did have were not equipped. There we go, free communes done. And let's take out Goebbels. Oh, we can offer them, okay, we can't do that, they're not friends with us. Let's declare war on them. You know, what's great about a civil war is it becomes easier as time goes on, assuming that you make it that far. And there it is, all done. And finally we could do it. The decision became available, unite the fatherland. We can restore the fatherland. Spartacist Bond reunites Germany. Is inevitable. We got it. German reunification. Volksrepublik Deutschland. Look at the flag. That is a cool flag. Obviously, France didn't like that I reunified under a Spartacist regime, so they went and invaded Belgium. Post-reunification economic transition. Oh, God. Okay, so we lose them. That wasn't too bad though. That's like 10% debuff, so I don't hate that. And we would enter the year 1926 as a unified German state. This is good. Can I send volunteers? Oh my god, I can send volunteers to Belgium. We need... Oh, let me turn some music off. Wait, what's the main theme of this song? There's I heard... Oh, we can turn on this music. I didn't realize this happened. Oh, okay. What's the main theme of the... What is this song? Someone let me know. Because I don't know what this song is. I sent volunteers to Belgium, and Belgium were doing pretty well against France already, so my volunteers would make an even bigger impact. Even though these guys, I don't like them either. I'm pretty sure the French are worse. So, it got to the point where I was actually pushing the French back, and Belgium was advancing. The French are losing! This is hilarious. Oh, now they're going in on Spain. And guess what? They started losing there too. Oh, we actually encircled there. No way. They're losing to Spain too. Oh my gosh. We've entered Paris. We've taken Paris. That's so funny. I got to the point where I still want to have France as an enemy to fight. So I may have bailed them out and forced them to sign a peace deal with both Spain and Belgium. Where's Ataturk? Ataturk is not in this game. Interestingly. He's got to be somewhere. Dude, France, just give up. France, sign a peace deal. France, just sign a ceasefire. I'm tempted to just get France to sign a ceasefire, otherwise the game might break a bit. And that is exactly what I did. France ended up losing a lot of their colonies in Africa, and also a little bit of the mainland to Spain. And then I gave Belgium Calais and Luxembourg and some other land. So do we have any wars that we can declare? Oh, here. This is another tree. Okay, we better start doing that one then. In the meantime, I was planning to invade Austria, Switzerland, Czechoslovakia, the usual. France then declared war on the Netherlands, and I just left it at this point. They can do what they want. We have both political and economic matters to deal with, but after we take care of everything we need to, we must spread the revolution west, either alone or with the help of the Soviets. Now that we won our civil war, I guess we're on a high or something, we're just going to spread the revolution west. I mean, who else better to do it than me? Rocket artillery in 1926, guys. Oh my gosh, truly masters of technology we are. Benelux is red. All right, let's go in. Oh, the French landed. They actually might have some... Surely they won't have enough war score, though. They wouldn't have enough. 76, 23 is quite a bit. Puppeting them is cheaper, and I have the goal on it. Alright, Belgium time. Now I was a bit worried. Belgium beat France, remember? So they're a bit strong, and they've got even more land. France, this is how you invade Belgium, by the way. Just want to show you. Already taken Antwerp. And just like that, I would puppet them. Okay, let's increase... I need to increase conscription. Extensive. I have no manpower. There it is. Alright, new faction. There it is, the revolutionary... Oh, there's Axis of reaction. That's the French faction. Why is everything rhyming right now? What? Anyway, but before I invaded France, my focus tree wanted me to invade Switzerland, so I did that, which was probably the hardest one of this whole campaign. And don't forget Liechtenstein, they're pure evil. We need to destroy them. In fact, because I wasn't pushing anywhere into Switzerland, I was forced to invade Austria to actually come into them from another side. Yeah, I think I might declare war on Austria, because then it'll be easier to declare war on everyone else. I'll get the majority of guys over here. This will be better. Because then we can attack Switzerland through here too. I then started walking into Austria, and Switzerland were very unprepared to see me what? I'm leaving that in, I don't care. Come into them from their east. And by next year, these wars would be over. Oh, strike them by surprise. Oh, this is a surprise to me too. Quickly, this is a big surprise. We just rush over here. Bam. Strike them by surprise. All of a sudden, we're entering from Austria too. They have no idea. How many casualties? We're taking... Oh, not that many, actually. Hey, we got them. As much as I want to annex them, I should probably pop it. Oh, this was, okay, a normal peace deal. Okay, one that was scripted. The Czechoslovak Republic. Austria has actually been putting up a fight, low-key. However, not enough of a fight. As soon as I took Vienna, they would capitulate. Alright, France. End the reactionary state in France. And unsurprisingly, considering they were losing to Belgium, this would be the easiest war. Fates. Our war with the French reactionaries would be the most important war in the century. It's funny, because they were building it up to be like this huge war, and this was the result. Done. Just like that. Let's annex Alsace-Lorraine, and I puppeted the rest of France, but I kind of screwed up the peace deal in Africa. A lot of the countries that I liberated just didn't exist. You'll see what I mean. They're just white. I probably should have just given it to France. Countries that don't exist in the mod. They've been liberated, but they have no... That's hilarious. I also joined Russia in their war against the Cossacks in the Baltics, which didn't last too long once they fell to Russia next year, and there was also one more enemy that I had to deal with. Britain. Oh my gosh, Russia, can you please declare war on these guys? I will literally destroy them with my army for you, because I cannot stand just having to naval invade, but they have their whole coast guarded. It's impossible. Oh, they did it. They declared war on them. They declared war on them. I can invade. Oh, that's so good. But I think my invasion is just about ready, so I'll just do this way and do this instead. I can invite the Russians into our faction. I mean, why not? Oh my god. It's safe to say that our faction's extremely powerful now. And I mean, I just want to invade Britain, and I don't see any reason to expand beyond this. Can I declare war yet? No, 2 days. Why? Oh, some of them got stuck in a naval battle, right? I see. Oh, we're fine. And well, it didn't take long for Britain to be destroyed either. I could only liberate Wales for some reason, so I did that. Then no Scotland, I guess. Yeah, European Revolutionary Front. That's just Wales. But yeah, we got Britain now. I actually really like this mod. I love how they gave you the freedom to do whatever in the peace deals. Yeah, and all the leaders have got no portraits. That's fine. Now, I could go into the Balkans and Italy and Spain, but at the end of the day, it's not going to be a challenge, and you already know what the result will be. I really enjoyed this mod, and I am going to play it again regularly. I feel like most of the